Hey guys, this is Jason and Shaun, and we're going to take you through a step-by-step process how to properly set up the Mountain Star 1P and 2P. So follow along, we'll take you through the process.
So we've already got the tent and fly. They're together right now, clipped together. We've laid them out and we've staked the four corners. The next thing you want to do, get your two long poles. Straighten those out and make sure that the carbon is all the way engaged onto the little aluminum ferrules on here. It's really important on these. Okay, so you're going to want to set up these with the poles lengthwise to the body of the tent. You don't want it crossing the tent. So on the same side, you put that end into the grommet. Go ahead, Jay, over there.
And then you can just lay that pole over and come over to the next pole. And again, you're going to go on the same side of the tent versus crossways.
So you want to lift these up and make this pattern with them. There's some large circular loops at the end. You want to clip those over the crossing point. The next thing you want to do is take the shorter pole and hook that into the grommets along the top.
You've got two grommets on either side of the top of the fly.
So you engage those just like that. Next, move to these other circular clips, these large circular clips, and put those over the two poles, just like this.
Now you've got the basic structure of the tent set up. And now you're just going to clip in these small clips.
You want to do, I'll start over here.
And the clip should all face the same direction, which is towards the inside of the tent on the roof. Then you're going to come over to the back side and the front side and clip these in.
One thing that's important when clipping these things in, don't yank too hard on this piece. Kind of push the tent pole down towards the body, and they should clip in really easily.
Okay, then you're going to want to stake out your vestibules. And you've got tension lock adjusters here at the vestibules that you can adjust the length of your guiline outs for the vestibules. So give you some flexibility where you stake the vestibules and where you have to put them and adjusting the tension on them.
The next step is you want to stake out the guylines. You want to wrap the guyline once around the pole, and that really just locks it in place so it can't move. And there's a tension lock on here as well, so you can adjust the tension, and you want to put that out at about the same angle that the pole's going. We recommend doing this whenever you pitch your tent. It gives you a lot of extra structural stability.
Yeah, and the way we designed this pole structure for the Mountain Stars, this is critical that you guyline out the front and the back of the tent, because sideways it can take a lot of force as far as wind. Once it's guylined out and it can't move forward or backwards, it creates a really, really strong and stable structure that can handle really, really strong winds. So it's that simple. You've got two vents depending on the weather and condensation management, but you've got two kickstand vents here on the 2P that you can set up and open up. There's also a zipper inside you can unzip and reach through and adjust it if the wind or the weather gets bad. Another option that we like with the Mountain Star, if you're a minimalist, you're really counting weight, or you know you're just not going to be in bad weather or bad bugs, and you want an ultralight system, it's setting the Mountain Star 1P or 2P up with just the fly, the pole structure, and the floor. We just want to give you a quick example of what that looks like. You set it up the same, but you can attach in the floor. You can also run it floorless if you want to just put a bag out on your air mattress on the ground and be incredibly lightweight. This will stand and perform without the floor as part of the setup as just the fly and the pole, and it'll save you about a pound to a pound and a half out of your system. Something that will be included in your stake bag along with your stakes is a basically aluminum tube. What this is it's an emergency repair part for your poles. For some reason, if you should accidentally step on a pole and break it, this is put in there so you can slide your pole, your broken pole, through this sleeve and then tape it onto the pole structure so that it still works, and we'll get you through the rest of your trip until you can get out and get a hold of us and get your pole replaced. But that's what this aluminum tube is. It'll be in with your stake bag.
So I'm going to go over one other item. When you're putting this away, the body and the tent fly stay connected with this tent. And so when you're putting it away, zip the vestibules shut and engage this Velcro. This hook material here, if you don't do this, it can get in there and it can attach to the mesh in the body of the tent, and it can make some unsightly kind of pulls in the fabric in there. So just engage this Velcro before you roll it up. Zip up the zipper, engage that Velcro. Same thing here. I just suggest is putting down the vent, engaging that. Roll it up, make sure it's dry when you put it away.